Invoice after invoice had piled up on my desk. My in-tray was more full than the speakeasy on Lafayette Street. I'd been over the files 1,000 times, but things just weren't adding up. Expense receipts here, invoice payments there. I'd called Linda in to help me make sense of the whole mess. But first, I had to find out if I could trust her.
Can I trust you? Yes.
Good.
They say you know how to make sense of numbers. Numbers are easy. It's people I don't get. How do I balance these books? Gee, kid, you don't waste time. You gotta have time to waste it. Well, what do you have? A pile of invoices and receipts that I don't understand. Let's have a look.
Linda began to show me the ins and outs of a cash receipts and cash payments book. Suddenly, things began to make sense. The pieces were coming together. But one thing kept coming up again and again like bad seafood left in the sun. GST. Those 3 letters haunted me. Linda had made me register for GST. But why? And what did she get out of it? I had to get to the bottom of it.
This GST, what does it all mean? Most businesses that sell goods and services must include GST on the invoices if they are registered. How do you take your coffee? On the rocks. Do I get a cut of that GST as a sale? No, kid. GST is an additional 10% charged on your customers' invoices and is then paid to the Australian Taxation Office. Essentially, as a business owner, you're a tax collector for the ATO. What are you saying? I'm saying, kid, for your customer to pay GST on your invoice, it must be headed up as a tax invoice. To be a valid tax invoice, it's got to have all the correct information. Information? What information? Your ABN, a description and quantity of the goods or services sold. The extent to which the sale is a taxable sale. The date the invoice was issued. The amount of GST on each sale. Suppose I have to pay an invoice which includes GST. How do I calculate this GST? On every invoice, you take the total amount including GST and divide it by 11. 11? Yes, 11. This number gives the GST amount for that purchase. And since you are registered for GST, you can claim a GST credit. These credits will be offset against the GST collected on your invoices, reducing the amount of GST that you have to pay to the ATO. Leah, you should be writing this down.
Linda had no clue I was recording the whole conversation.